Today we will learn how to form basic sentences using the sentence pattern that follows the subject verb complement. That is the SVC. We will look at each part in detail so that you understand the role that they play in a sentence. Subject. The subject is the most important part of a sentence. Example, a person, place, animal, or thing. We also call them as nouns. Today we will learn how to form basic sentences using the pattern that follows the subject verb complement. That is the SVC. We will look at each part in detail so that you understand the role that they play in forming a sentence. Subject. The subject is the most important part of a sentence. A subject could be a person, a place, an animal, or a thing. We also call them as nouns. Nouns could be replaced by words that are called the personal subject pronouns. There are three types of personal pronouns: the first person, the second person, and the third person. The first person is always the person who is the speaker. The second person is the person who is the listener. And the third person is that person who the first and the second person are talking about. We will now take a look at some personal pronouns. Here we have I and we. Both of them are used as the first person category. I is used for a singular person, whereas we is used for many people, that is the plural form. For example, if you are only talking about yourself, you will say, I love reading books. But when you are talking about yourself and some other people along with you, you will then say, we love reading books. You is used as a second person and can be used in the singular and plural form. Here we have the plural nouns that are used as a third person category: he, she, it, and they. Note that he is used for a male person, she is used for a female person, it is used for objects such as non-living things, for example, a book, a table, a pen, etc. They is used as a plural for he, she, and it. It means we can use they for a group of non-living objects. For example, if you are referring to a lot of books, you can say, can you please bring my books? They are kept in the cupboard. Or if you are referring to, say, animals or birds, you can say, I really love those sparrows. They come into my balcony every day. We will now understand what is a linking verb and what do linking verbs do. So, the linking verb is a second part of the sentence. It connects the subject to its information. And as you proceed with the video, you will understand what does a linking verb do in a better way. The most basic linking verb is be. The forms of be are am, are, and is when we are using it in the present tense. And when we are talking about something that has happened in the past, we will use was and were. Here are some examples of how does a linking verb connect the subject. Here are some examples of how does a linking verb connect the subject with the information. Here are some examples of how does a linking verb connect the subject with its information. Look at the first sentence. Ali is a doctor. Over here, is a linking verb. Now imagine if I did not write the word is and I only said Ali a doctor. That wouldn't make sense, right? So we have to put a linking verb over there in order to connect the subject with the information. The same is the case with the second and the third one. I can't say I hardworking, so I have to have a linking verb that connects the subject I with its information hardworking. So I am hardworking. The flowers are beautiful. Complement. This is the third part of forming a basic sentence. Let's see what does a complement do. A complement gives us information about the subject. For example, Ali is a doctor. So, if you notice the last word, doctor, it is giving us information about Ali. I am hungry. The flowers are beautiful. Now let's look at each sentence and look at Now let's look at each sentence once again and just review what is the SVC, that is the subject verb complement. So over here, Ali is the subject. Is the linking verb, and the word doctor is the complement because it is giving us information about the subject. So I am repeating, Ali is the subject, is the verb complement. I am repeating, Ali is the subject, is the linking verb that is connecting the subject to its information, and the word doctor is the complement because the word doctor is giving us information about the subject, that what does Ali do? Ali is a doctor. I hope you will now be able to form basic sentences by using the pattern of SVC, that is the subject verb complement. Continue practicing your basic sentence construction by using the SVC pattern, and once you understand how does a sentence work, you will surely be able to form more detailed sentences. Best of luck.